in just 3 hours, the most anticipated event of the FOMC will be happening here in 3 hours and 41 minutes. As I recording this video, we're gonna know in which direction the rate hike will actually go, but the majority is betting on, and this is crazy, 95.4% is betting on 0 rate hike, and only 4.6% is betting on that we are going a little bit higher. And we need to talk about what this will mean for the Bitcoin price and the crypto market as a whole if we would get either one of them. Let's talk about this. Please make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also activate the bell to never miss out on these important updates. And let's go directly into today's content. So yes, today will be the FOMC meeting, and it could be an historical moment because since last year, June or July, I cannot remember correctly, it was June or July last year, we did not saw a drop in the rate hike, and that is something really notable to mention here, because if we get a stall where the rates are not going to be increased and they stay at the same level where they are, then this will be insanely bullish for all risk on assets and especially for Bitcoin. So but do we believe that we actually see another rate hike coming before the summer pause? Honestly, with the announcement that Jerome Powell yesterday made, where he kinda insinuated that we will not get a rate hike, I don't believe it, because since then we are at 95% for no rate hike. So I really don't believe that we will get a rate hike. I believe that we will not get a rate hike, and that will lead to an explosion in the Bitcoin price in around 4 hours. But you have always to be careful with that kind of volatility coming into the market, because what potentially can happen is that the Bitcoin price drops first a little bit, shoots back up, and then keeps going. That's something that we have seen multiple times before, and that could be something that could be happening again in a little bit less than 4 hours. I think in anticipation of that, we also see the dollar index nicely crashing. That is music to my ears to see something like this, that the dollar is crashing, because that means that crypto as a whole normally should go up. But here comes the really strange thing. Bitcoin is not really going up right now. Normally, when we see a drop like this, Bitcoin is going up $200-300. Bitcoin is not moving. Bitcoin is still at the same price where it was yesterday, the day before that, and the day before that. It's not really going higher. But I think once the FOMC meeting has happened and they say there are no rate hikes, I think then hell will break loose and we're going to see Bitcoin going up insanely to the upside, coinciding with the drop here in the dollar index. So where is the next support level for the dollar index? That's something that I want to show you quick before we move over to Bitcoin and today's TA. Kind of like here at 102.57-ish there. Let me make this here. There, kinda, is the next level of support, because we can clearly see here that this was resistance, then support, then again, then here, resistance, here again, support. So let's see if this is holding as support right now. But if the FOMC meeting is in our favor, I believe this will not hold and we go all the way down to like 100 potentially. Now, when we look at Bitcoin on the higher time frames, 3-day chart, nothing really has changed. Still falling wedge, still potential breakout. Everything looks like it, that we're gearing up for the breakout. I don't want to bore you with that. Here on the 30 minutes chart, also, like I said, Bitcoin did not really go anywhere. So that's why the AMI ribbon is here flip-flopping with downtrends back into an uptrend. Even though we have here bullish candlestick formation right now with a Morningstar pattern, that doesn't mean that we continue to go crazy up here over the next 2-3 hours until the FOMC meeting is happening. Because, like I said, the Bitcoin price is here just going sideways, not going anywhere. But I believe one of the reasons why we went for so long sideways was the anticipation of the FOMC meeting today. So nobody knew what they should do. Should they buy? Should they sell? So they were just doing nothing, the majority. And that's why the price was also doing nothing. So, and today, everything will break loose and we finally see some action that we can take advantage of. Here also, on the 4-hourly chart, we are still technically in the smaller rising wedge within the broadening falling wedge. And we are still kind of slurping up here along the support here, which is absolutely fine. And the RSI is also going up. That is also absolutely fine. We are close to 51%, and from there onwards, you guys know, normally we see price exploding to the upside. I have right now some positions open here on altcoins. I'm gonna show you some of them. So you see here ENJ, $500 in profit. DYDX just $1, but I also just opened the position a little bit ago, and also TRX 10%. So TRX and DYDX, I tell you honestly, I'm testing there some new strategies. That's why there's such a small amount on it. I don't like to trade with insane amounts when I'm testing a strategy, and that's why I have such low position margins here on these coins, because I'm testing new strategies. But you see, I'm profitable for now. Let's see how everything goes with the FOMC meeting. But I can tell you, if it goes the way that I would like to see it, then I would definitely open a new Bitcoin position here. And I only going to do it here on BYBIT, because BYBIT is for me still one of the best exchanges out there. And if you are not on BYBIT yet and you sign up, you get $30,000 absolutely for free, but only with my link. And once you completed KYC, if you are not yet on the platform, you get $50 if you deposit at least $100, and you get $20 if you are already there, not KYC, and at least deposit $50. So definitely take advantage of that while the offer is still there. So, and here's the pattern that I'm watching closely today, also in anticipation of the FOMC meeting, and that is here this ascending triangle. So because we can clearly see we have here our resistance, our horizontal resistance, and our upward sloping support. And by Friday, tomorrow late evening, at some point we should see a massive breakout out of it. But I reckon with the FOMC meeting, it could be happening today, where we see a nice breakout to the 0.618 to the golden ratio all the way up here. I think around that level it's going to stall, because we're so close to the point of control on the VPVR. But that's absolutely fine. If we can start going sideways in between here, between the point of control and above the golden ratio, that is for me a sign of strength and further continuation for the bulls to the upside. Here on the daily chart, right now, not really much has changed when it comes to the bearish outlook on the higher time frames. With that bump and run reversal pattern, we are still also here close to the support. If the support would break today, then most likely this pattern would play out, like I said. But if we get today a nice pump because of the FOMC meeting, then this will be most likely invalidated and cancelled, and I will take it off. But for the time being, we are still so close to the support, we have to be careful that because that is still a possibility here. When we are looking at the altcoin market, at the Bitcoin dominance, as I said to you guys yesterday, I would expect a bounce from the 48.9 level, and that's exactly what we got now. That might change by tomorrow, after tomorrow. If the FOMC meeting has the outcome that we are anticipating, then most likely when Bitcoin goes up, the dominance will also break higher and most likely test 50%. And then look how long we were not at 50%. We were the last time here 2 years ago, over 2 years ago, at 50%. So there is a high chance that we're going to retest 50% when Bitcoin starts pumping in the next coming hours. yeah, there's not much more to say, guys. Let me know in the comments, do you think that the FOMC meeting will be positive for us? Will we see a crazy pump in the crypto market? Let me know in the comments below, and make sure that you smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I will see you then again tomorrow.